Hello, hello. Welcome Facebook friends, Facebook strangers, Facebook family. Welcome back. This is Samir with Chatbot Marketing Center. I'm back with one more session episode of Facebook Live where I'll be talking about messenger bots. This is a series of Facebook Lives that I'm doing where I take you through the basics of building a messenger bot, a marketing messenger bot for your business. So we will continue to talk about messenger bots, and today we will talk more about the live chat feature within the ManyChat platform. ManyChat is a tool, a platform that we are using to build messenger bots. And within ManyChat, we have something called live chat, and we will continue to talk more about that. I talked a little about live chat in my previous Facebook Live, and there were some questions. I ran into some behavior I wasn't sure of. So we will kind of pick up from where we left off. I will repeat certain things, so don't worry if you are new. No problem. Again, if you are joining live, say hello, type 1 in the comments below. If you are joining in replay, then type 2 in comment. Again, say hello, type in your questions, give me feedback, share this if you think someone else, if you are not interested, if you think someone else might be interested that you know, please share these videos. That would help me a lot. Okay. So I'm going to switch. This is what I do here. My goal is to kind of deep dive, show you the steps, screen share, and kind of learn the tools, learn the basics, and teach you steps, teach you all the details that is out there that you need to learn about messenger bots. So I'm going to switch to screen share mode now. There it is, and this is our familiar interface. If you have been following me, then familiar. If it's not familiar, no problems. I'll be describing what's going on. This is the tool we have been using called ManyChat. You can check it out at manychat.com. You need a Facebook page in order to use ManyChat. Unfortunately, if you're starting from scratch, currently you cannot hook up a new bot to you cannot publish new messenger bot on Facebook platform because of all the data privacy problems. What Facebook is doing is Facebook has paused new app connections, including the messenger bots, and they're reviewing their their current apps and their process or whatever they need to do to figure out that they kind of don't run into problems in the future. It can be scary for many people because if Facebook is not allowing to publish new messenger bots, then what's the point of doing all this, right? Why bother learning? But I believe, along with so many other people, that this is messenger bots are going to be around for a long time. At least bots are going to be around. So whatever you learn here, it will not be a waste. You will definitely be learning a skill that will be useful no matter what. Messenger bots are going to be around. Facebook is a huge platform. They are promoting messenger app. It's in their vested interest. So there might be glitches. It's a new technology. You might have to wait for a while, but we are very confident that I am very confident that it's sometime very soon you'll be able to publish the bots again. So this is your time to kind of check it out, learn what's going on, and learn so these are the bot skills. Okay, these are the chat bot skills. What we are learning, there are things that we are learning that are specific to the platform, like Facebook and Facebook Messenger, but most of the skills, most of the concepts are generic to chatbots. And you'll see as we go on, they are generic to artificial intelligence and things like that. So I think that it's valuable in itself, even if you plan on using it not for Messenger and something else. So anyway, so let's jump in. Like I was saying earlier, we will continue to talk about the live chat feature in ManyChat. You can find live chat tab on the left hand side column. That's the navigation in ManyChat on the left column, and it's the third item, live chat. Now at high level, I will repeat. When you have bot in place, when you have hooked up a Messenger bot, there are two types of conversations that can happen within Messenger. So if there is no bot, then all the conversations are human to human, right? One human sending message to other human and vice versa. But when one side has a bot, and currently that is the only possible mode. What I mean is, when you have a communication channel or platform like Messenger, you can have two humans talk with each other, you can have one bot and one human talk, or you can have two bots talking with each other, right? Currently, you can only have one bot and one human. Like a business page can have its own bot that can talk through the Messenger, but the other side is going to be human currently. So anyway, so there are two types of communication possible, either human to human or human to bot. Now live chat mimics the human to human conversation. That's the intention, high level intention. And there are a few different ways you can use that. The idea is that the bot will start the conversation. If you have hooked up the bot on your business Messenger, bot will start the conversation, but at some point in time, human intervention is likely to be needed, because the bots cannot do everything, right? I mean, bots are becoming better, but they are not as good as humans yet. So it's very likely you will need human intervention. And live chat is the live chat feature provides kind of one avenue, one way for human intervention. If you are the business owner, if you are the Facebook page owner, and you have set up the bot, so bot does most of the talking, but when your user, your customer, asks a question or need help that bot is not able to provide, that's when you can jump in and help your customers out, help your prospects out. Now, all of the conversation that happens on Messenger, it will be visible to you through your Facebook admin interface, okay? But you can also access the parts of that conversation through ManyChat live chat feature. So hopefully that makes sense. If it's not, ask me questions, and as I kind of walk you through, I hope it'll be clear. So that's what it is. And there are two ways you can set up this feature. This is a repetition to what I said earlier, but I think it's worth repeating. This is something new. So there are two ways you can set up this live chat feature here. And let's go to the settings. I will show you those two ways how you can use. So settings in the ManyChat navigation is kind of the last item in the first batch of items here. I'm kind of pointing using my cursor here, settings. I clicked on that. It takes me to bot settings, and I'm going to choose the second tab, live chat. So live chat behavior, these are the two ways. Any message starts a conversation, or conversation should be opened explicitly. So any message starts a conversation means anytime user sends a message, there is a new live chat conversation that is initiated within ManyChat. So that means you will see a new conversation here. And in a moment, I will show you an example of what I'm talking about. So there are some details here. Live chat thread can be started by any incoming message except keywords. Keywords are the rules that you have defined for the bot to respond. Those are the words that bot understands and bot responds. And so except for the keyword that you have defined, anything else that user types in, a new live chat thread will be created within ManyChat if you use this option. And the other option is conversation should be opened explicitly. This means, and the details are, live chat thread can be started explicitly by an admin or by a special action you can attach to any button. Okay, so if you are an admin, you can explicitly start a live chat thread, or it can be initiated by a special action which you can attach to any button. So first let's check this behavior. Let's run some tests and see how this one behaves. So anytime user sends a message, except for the defined keyword that the bot understands, it's you're going to see a new thread, right? That's what it's talking about. Now for this bot, let's see which keywords we have defined. Let's first check which keywords we have defined, because for defined keywords, it's not going to open a live chat thread. So we need to understand which keywords we have defined. So you find keywords under automation. So again, in navigation here on the left hand column, I'm looking for automation. I clicked on that. There are the keywords under automation. So we have here, how many? So we have 3 rules defined. The first rule is the keyword start or subscribe. The second is stop or unsubscribe. So those come kind of predefined. Those are the subscribe unsubscribe rules, or subscribe unsubscribe keywords. And so those 4 the bot understands by default. Even if you don't do anything, as soon as you start using ManyChat, those are defined for you. The one new keyword we define is hi, right? We define that if message, the way we have defined is the message is hi. Okay, the message is hi. You can say message contains hi. So anything, like you can have a long phrase, but as long as it contains hi, the rule will fire. And that you have to think through all of this. This is just a test. So I have defined this rule to fire only when user just types hi and nothing else, right? Because user might be asking something else and might start with hi. It can say, hi, I have a question, something like that, or the user is just saying hi. And if user is just typing hi, then I just want to kind of reflect that back, right? So then this is what I do when user is just saying hi. I'm responding by just saying hi. We can so that's what is defined currently. So in essence, bot only understands the word hi, nothing else. So anything else user types, it should start a new thread here in live chat. And this is something we tested yesterday, but we are going to test one more time. So here is the window. Okay, so let me, my apologies, sometimes I'll switch back and forth too fast. So let's go back here, live chat. It shows 0 open threads here, right? So it's not showing any open conversations here. I'm gonna go here and I'm going to type hi. Remember, like I am logged into Messenger as myself, Samir, and I'm talking with the test bot messenger. Right? Test bot is a dummy page we have been using for this live. And I just typed in hi. Now remember this, the bot understands this, right? So bot responded. Let's go and check. Do we see anything in the live chat? No. That's expected, right? Because if we go back to the settings, live chat, we have selected that any message starts a conversation. Live thread can be started by any incoming messages except keywords. So we just used the keyword. So it's not expected to start a new live chat thread. So that's consistent with my understanding, right? With our understanding. Now I'm going to type something other than hi. I'm going to say hello. So first of all, you will see that the bot will, let's see, what does bot do? So far bot has done nothing. although whenever you send the message, okay, so the bot is doing nothing. I'm kind of hesitating a bit here because when bot does not understand, it is supposed to send back default reply, right? That's the that's how the default reply works. So let's see what's going on, right? Like, why did the bot not reply? Sometimes it takes a while, you know, sometimes their server is busy or something like that, and there is a delay in responding. I mean, the bot takes a while to respond, but it seems like it's just stuck here. So let's go and check whether we have default reply enabled, right? That's something I would check when the bot stops responding. Now the default reply is under automation. So in navigation here on the left hand side, I click automation. It opens. The second item is default reply. Okay, so first of all, default reply is enabled. Okay, so the default reply is enabled, and this is our default reply. It says the page name typically replies in 1 day. If you want to ask something, just press talk to human button. So the way default reply works is, let's just make sure. Sometimes, so this is the preview. When you go to default reply, it will show you the published version. And if you want to change, you have to go to the top right corner and click that edit message button, and you edit, then you publish, right? So I just republished. There was something else I wanted to show, but I will kind of hold off because I'm already going on a tangent here. So notice here, let's see, something happened, right? Live chat. So it opened a new thread. First of all, it opened a new thread. So that is consistent with what we expected here in terms of the live chat behavior, right? Anything other than the keyword should open a new live chat thread. And that's what it did, because hello is something other than the keywords that the bot understands. So it opened a live chat here. Now I'm wondering that I would have expected the bot to respond with default message, because hello is something bot doesn't understand. When the bot doesn't understand, it responds with the default message. But it could be that when we have selected the option, that when we select this option, any message starts a conversation, and if that happens to be a message other than keyword, then the bot will not respond. It could be the ManyChat behavior, and I'm not sure. I mean, that there are things that are kind of unknown, and that's the whole reason I want to kind of, in this lives, I want to go through all those scenarios. So some of the things, I mean, I don't know everything, so I'm also learning along with you here. Okay, so this shows, you'll see the number here. That means that is the number of open threads. Here there is one open thread, and you can pick up the conversation as an admin. I can go and say, hey, how can I help you, right? You can jump in, whatever, you can type in something and take on the conversation. Now, the other thing I was mentioning was that when you type in when you respond to a user message here, it automatically pauses the bot. Means the bot is paused here. Means bot will not work. If the user types other message, then the bot will not kind of process that message, because a user has taken over the conversation and you don't want the bot to interfere, right? So that makes sense. And you can change that. You can increase the pause here depending on, how long your conversation is going. You can remove the pause. You click that button, then it removes the pause. Means if you decide that, okay, the user is not active, and you want the bot to kind of take over, or you may have some other reason, then you can unpause, like remove this and then go back. So here also on the when it opens this window, I just clicked on the thread that I saw here, and it opens this window. You have this option of marking this conversation as done. So let's say you resolved the problem, right? User had a question, you answered. You can mark that conversation as done. Remember, right now it still thinks that the conversation is open. It'll remain open until you mark it done. So if I mark it done, it's gone now, it's closed, right? There are no conversations here. And you can also, so these 0 open conversations, you can reopen conversations. Let's say you talked with a user and the user became inactive. So you want to go back, you want the bot to take over. You can enable, unpause or start the bot. You can go away. But let's say then you had some information and you wanted to kind of send message again. Then you can come back here, you go to done conversations, you pick it up, like I'm clicking on that, and you can reopen the conversation, right? So now you are kind of back live chatting with the person, right? Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to mark that as done, and I'm going to unpause the bot. So remember, if you unpause, you'll see that it pauses automatically. Okay, let's see. Here, if you click on the question mark, it will show you kind of more information about, what's the expected pause behavior. So, I mean, as soon as you start typing, it pauses for 30 minutes. That's the expected behavior, and you can increase that. That's what we just noticed. So here it says, during the pause, a user receives no broadcasts, can't trigger keywords, and default reply. Sequence messages are queued and sent after the pause has ended. Okay. So this is the reason there was no default reply that was sent. Okay, this is the reason there was no default reply sent when the user typed hello. Because when user typed hello, it opened a thread, a live chat thread based on our settings here, right? I go back to the settings, live chat. Remember, any message starts a conversation. This setting opened a live chat thread as soon as user typed hello. As soon as user typed hello right here. Sorry, user typed hello. Now the order is switched here. Here the user is on the left hand side, because I get confused because I'm talking on both sides here, right? For this demo. Hopefully in future I can have someone else talk with me, but I'm talking on both sides, and here is the user on the left hand side, and right hand side is the admin. So as soon as the user typed hello, it automatically paused the automation. That's why it did not trigger the default reply, like I was kind of hypothesizing earlier, and that's true. That's what the information is here. During the pause, a user receives no broadcast, can't trigger keywords, and default reply. So let's kind of go back and check the other behavior now. Now it depends which one you want to do, but let's go through the other one, and then probably you'll have a better idea. So conversation should be opened explicitly. Live chat thread can be started explicitly by an admin or by a special action you can attach to any button. So what does it mean that the live chat thread can be started explicitly by an admin? So let's do that. So if I go to live chat tab, there are no open chats here, right? Yeah, this is done. If you click here on this arrow, then it will show you both open and done options. If I go to open, there are currently no open live chat threads because I closed the last one. But here I can go to done conversations, and it'll show me a list of all the done conversations here. This happened to be a new bot with only one thread here. But as an admin, because I'm an admin, right? This is the admin interface. I have logged into ManyChat as an admin. I can open a live chat thread here. How? I think just by selecting this and clicking reopen, right? That's what I did. And just reopened the live chat thread. Okay, so I opened the live chat thread, and when I sent the first message, it paused. Until then it had not paused. So this is one way. This is what it means when it's talking about the live chat thread can be started explicitly by an admin or by a special action. So now let's talk about the special action. I just wanted to show you both options here. So I just showed you how to start explicitly. I think admin can start explicitly no matter which settings you have. You do either any conversation or explicit conversation. I think the admin can, as an admin, you can always go pick a live chat, past live chat, and start a conversation. I think you can even go to the audience tab and probably start a conversation. Yeah, so right here, you can pick from your audience and you can start chat right here, right? It'll take you here, and then yeah, it kind of takes you to the live thread. So first I'm going to close this. So the way to close the conversation is I'm going to the open conversations. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to say mark as done, right? So I closed that conversation. I don't know whether hopefully you're following. If you're watching replay, please type 2, say hello. If anything is not clear, ask me questions. Let's go back and let me show you the so I'm going to settings, live chat. I want to show you a special action you can attach to any button. You can open a live chat thread by a special action attached to any button. That's what I wanted to show you. So I came here, I closed all the live chat threads, and I'm going to show you how to open a live chat thread by a special action. So we will do that. So it has to be done when you press a button. Okay, it has to be done when you press a button. So let's do that through default message. Okay, so let's go in navigation. I'm going to automation. Let's do it through welcome message. Okay, let's do it through welcome message. So I just selected welcome message. This is the first message that is sent out when people click on get started button. Okay, I hope you remember that, like when you land on, okay, so because I mentioned that, let me talk a little more. We have a couple of minutes. Go to settings, general, see how it looks. When a user lands on your bot for the first time, this is what they see. Okay, this is what they see. And they click get started button. And when they click get started button, that's when they see, sorry, not the broadcast, the welcome message. So automation, welcome message. This is what they see. I'm making sure it's enabled, and I am clicking edit. And this is, let's use one of the buttons here to start a live chat thread, right? So my goal here is to show you how to press a button and start a live chat thread. So the welcome message is that, hello, first name, welcome, I'm TestBot's bot. Thanks for checking me out. Do you have a question, right? So let's start the live chat thread when they have a question. Okay, so assuming when they type yes, the bot will say, sure, go ahead and type in your message below, right? You always kind of want to help the conversation, so don't just assume things. Explicitly say like what's going on, what's the next step. right? Like when you're talking with someone, if person is making it clear what's going on in their mind, then that's helpful. So that's what the bot should do. But right after sending that message, let's start the live chat thread. So I can do it before the sending message also, because I can tie that with this button, yes button. So let me do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this connection, and I'm going to click on this circle. It'll give me this arrow, and go to the open canvas area, click again, then select action group, click plus action, and then open conversation. There you go. Right, so that will open the conversation, and I'm going to hook that up with send message. Okay, so publish. Right, I published. So as you can see, currently no live chat threads here. Now I'm going to preview because I want to see this in action, right? So I just previewed. I go back here, I see the welcome message, and I'm going to click that yes. What I expect is the bot to respond with that message. Sure, go ahead and type in the message below. Yes, but what's the other thing do we expect? We expect new live chat thread, right? If you see there, that's it, then we are done. Okay, there you go. You see a new open live chat thread. You click, and there you go. So user will type in the question by now, hopefully, and then you can continue the conversation. So hopefully this was helpful. It helped me a lot as well, because I had some questions, and I think it's becoming clear how this live chat thing works. As I mentioned earlier, this is Samir. I'm talking about messenger bots, taking the time and going through each and every aspect of messenger bot, like using ManyChat platform initially. So if you are joining through replay, please type 2, say hello in the comment, ask your questions, give me feedback, share if you think it's share worthy. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So thank you so much for joining me today or through replay, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.